In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on September 14, 2022, and providing you with team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Milwaukee Brewers versus St. Louis Cardinals. The Milwaukee Brewers and the St. Louis Cardinals will wrap up their brief 2-game series in St. Louis on Wednesday night. The Brewers spent the better part of the first half of the season in first place, but watched the Cardinals surge past them by the All-Star break and are now nearly 10 games behind the Cardinals and likely relegated to going for a wild-card spot in the National League. The Cardinals have been one of the better teams in baseball since the All-Star break and look to be in great shape to win the National League Central Division. The pitching matchup on Wednesday night will be Brewers ace Corbin Burnes taking on ageless wonder Adam Wainwright. The Brewers are 5-16 in their last 21 road games versus a right-handed starter, and the under is 5-1 in their last 6 in Game 2 of a series. Meanwhile, the Cardinals are 5-1 in their last 6 Wednesday games and 38-16 in their last 54 overall. St. Louis is 53-24 in their last 77 versus the National League Central. Wainwright has been very strong at home all year, even though he hasn't pitched his best over the last several games. This is a divisional game, and we should see his best in this start. The Cardinals are playing very well right now, and Burnes isn't in his best form right now. The right-hander has struggled to put together consecutive good starts over the last several weeks, and he's off a good outing here. Both starters could use a good outing here, though. Wainwright has given up 8 earned in 10 innings on 18 hits and 2 walks over his last 2 starts. He's still 1-0 in that pair. However, as for Burnes, he had a bad run going with 10 earned in 11.2 innings, but came back with a solid 8 innings and 1 earned versus the Giants his last time out. I like both starters to pitch reasonably well in a fun matchup here, so the St. Louis Cardinals money line is our full game side pick. Both pitchers have had good years, and we should see their best in this important divisional matchup. This is a game that also has playoff implications, and the both pitchers know that. Milwaukee has struggled offensively all year, and Burnes will have a strong Brewers bullpen backing him up. This should be a lower scoring game. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Oakland Athletics versus Texas Rangers. The Oakland A's face the Texas Rangers, with both teams looking to end difficult years on a high note. The A's have a 51-91 record, and with a 19-30 record in the second half of the season have fallen to last place in the American League, while the Rangers have a 62-80 record and are hoping to rebound from a 4-9 record in September. For the upcoming game, the A's will turn to J.P. Sears as their starting pitcher, who hopes to bounce back after allowing 6 runs in his last start, while the Rangers will turn to Dane Dunning to start the game. J.P. Sears got rocked for the first time in his last start, and it'll be interesting to see how he rebounds. Dane Dunning tends to pitch better at home as it is, and the Rangers' offense really came alive on Tuesday. So did Oakland's. The A's are looking to pull off the upset on the road, but have played poorly across the board, and I see the Rangers overwhelming them from the first inning. The Rangers should drive in runs at will, with Nathaniel Lowe, Corey Seager, and the rest of the lineup making contact against J.P. Sears and the rest of the A's pitchers to play base runners at will. The Rangers also look to eliminate a hapless A's lineup that averages only 3.45 runs per game, with Dane Dunning stepping up and pitching multiple strong innings to hand the ball over to the bullpen with a comfortable lead. I trust Texas a bit more to sustain it here against Sears than I do Oakland against Dunning, so the Texas Rangers money line is our full game side pick. This is one of my favorite bets on the day, as both lineups look to step up and drive in runs against 2 struggling starting pitchers. The A's look to easily plate runners against Dane Dunning, who allowed 8 in his last 2 starts, with Seth Brown, Sean Murphy, and the rest of the lineup making hard contact and hitting the ball to the fences throughout the game. The Rangers, who average 4.45 runs per game, should run up the score against J.P. Sears, who allowed 6 runs in his last outing, with Nathaniel Lowe, Corey Seager, Adolis Garcia, and the rest of the lineup swinging swinging for the fences and driving the ball at will to easily circle the bases. Spears was awful in his last start, and I expect the Rangers' bats are going to run up the score again in this game. Dunning sits with an earned run average of 4.39, and he is going to get hit hard by an A's team that has a ton of confidence heading into this game. This will be a high-scoring game with both lineups stepping up. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Los Angeles Dodgers versus Arizona Diamondbacks. The Los Angeles Dodgers battle the Arizona Diamondbacks in the closing contest of a 3-game series at Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona on Wednesday night. The Dodgers blanked the Diamondbacks 6-0 in Monday's opener, while the middle game has been excluded from the analysis. Los Angeles opened as a firm moneyline fave for Wednesday's closer. The bookies expect the Dodgers to extend their dominance over the Diamondbacks, who have won 2 of their first 12 contests against the Blue Crew in 2022. The Diamondbacks is 4-1 in Davies' last 5 starts. The over is 9-1 to win the Dodgers' last 11 games on grass. The under is 4-0 in Davies' last 4 starts on 4 days of rest. The Diamondbacks are 1-5 in their last 6 games on grass. Michael Grove could easily struggle against the Diamondbacks, who own a 101 OPS plus against the righties this season, but I'm still backing the Dodgers to come out on top and beat the run line. The current Dodgers lineup is 41 for 152 with 5 home runs and 20 RBI against Zach Davies, while the Diamondbacks bullpen holds an ugly 6.42 earned run average and 6.21 Fahrenheit IP in September. The Dodgers have owned the Diamondbacks of late, going 25-5 in their previous 30 encounters, excluding the middle game of this series. 6 of Los Angeles' last 7 wins over Arizona have come by 2 or more runs. The Diamondbacks haven't scored yet in this series, and they are going to struggle to score again in this game. Davies is coming off a start where he gave up 6 runs, and I expect the Dodgers bats are going to run up the score here, so the Los Angeles Dodgers money line is our full game side pick. With Michael Grove and Zach Davies on the mound, both teams have a nice opportunity to score early in this game. The Diamondbacks have scored just 8 runs in their previous 5 meetings with the Dodgers, so the hosts will be fired up to get things going at the plate. On the other side, the Dodgers have accounted for 5 or more runs in 7 of their previous 9 games against Arizona. The Dodgers boast the highest scoring offense in the majors along with the highest OPS in September. I'm looking for a high-scoring affair at Chase Field even though the Dodgers bullpen could easily shut down the Diamondbacks. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.